Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I sat down right now to edit this video and I realized that I did not have an intro. How? I don't know. I don't know how I forgot to film it, but here we are. So in this video, we are going to be doing bookish things. There's books that I need to read, books that I need to buy, books that I need to organize. I need to buy a bookshelf. So I'm bringing you guys along with me. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's go back to 2 weeks ago when I first started recording all of this. So I've been procrastinating all day, and although I know I need to fix these bookshelves are driving me crazy, I'm trying. I don't know, I feel so unmotivated to do it, but I know it needs to get done. So that's one of the first things I'm going to tackle, because if I don't do it today, that I'm starting this video and giving me like motivation to do it, then I'm never gonna get it done. So here's what my bookshelves are looking like again. I need a oh, that, don't mind, that is just, you know, my medal from running a half marathon last year. No big deal. I don't even know how that got there. I did another video where I was organizing my bookshelves, and they were looking really good, but then again I started buying more books, and I started putting books like this again. My bookshelves are looking very disorganized and very messy once again. I started just piling them wherever they fit. Everything over here is just very messy. Here I need to dust everything. I need to fix books. I need to unhaul some books from this shelf as well, and maybe move my daughter's books to her room. All the books at the very bottom are Lily's, and those pink ones over there. And here's what my TBR card looks like as well. It's just looking, it's looking like a big mess. I'm gonna try to fix everything that I have in here, and hopefully it can look a little bit better than it does right now, because it is driving me crazy. Anyways, let's hurry up and get this done before I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do first is tackle my TBR card, because there are some books in here that I have read already, and also books that I just don't think I'm gonna read soon. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is just clear out what I've read and leave books that I wanna read really bad in the near future. This really is packed. Look at this. It's just it's a big mess. So I just realized that I have two, what's it called? Two Hail Mary books. So I'm gonna remove one. And I also have, let's see, I also have two Reckless. I don't know how that happened. And I don't even know why one's blue. Oh, exclusive edition. So I think I'm gonna keep this one and then give this one away. This book was so good. I loved it. Also, Red Rising, masterpiece. Oh, and now 5th season. Oh my god, this book made me cry so much. I'm gonna do a video of all my favorite books. Well, that TikTok trend that's like, if you lose your mind, what would you do? Or if you lose the memories that you have, what would you do? I will read these two books like right away. Well, then I wouldn't know they're good, right? Interesting. Wait, how does that work? Okay, so I'm putting most of like my older books that I didn't have space for over here. I moved some of my other contemporary books to this little pile here. I also moved Heartstopper over here because that's where I keep most of like my graphic novels. Now we have more space over here and I don't have books piling up on top of each other. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. I had a lot of coffee. And the only things that are stacking are those books right there. Also, as you saw, my TBR card has so much space now and it just feels less cluttered. So now we're gonna go downstairs. They are gonna be playing the movie Wicked, and I have a dilemma. When we were in New York, I went to go see Wicked on Broadway and I got their I got a shirt, and I'm wondering if I should wear it. Like, I don't want to seem like I don't want to look like a nerd for wearing my Wicked shirt, but when else would I wear my Wicked shirt? So we just came back from watching Wicked, and I don't know why I'm acting like I don't own this movie, okay? The day that it came out on Amazon Prime, I bought it. But now we're back home and I have nothing else to do. And I wanted to read something. I'm in the mood for reading. So I do have 2 books that I have to read right now. I have to finish reading My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. Editing Mary, do your thing. My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. I had to finish reading that book, and I also need to start reading The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. This is such a thick book, and this video is not due for another 2 weeks, I think. But I want to have enough time to actually finish reading it and get the other books that I need to read along with this one done. So I kind of want to start it ASAP. So I really just want to read something that's light and funny and just like happy. I want to read a happy book. So I really don't think, for some reason, I don't know why, I don't think The Goldfinch is going to be it. So you know what I think we're going to do? I have my Kindle right here. The last book I read was Die My Love by Ariana Harwicks. We're not gonna read that right now because that book is so depressing. We're not gonna go there again, okay? We already did it once, we're not gonna do it again. So let's look for something fun. It's just been so long since I've read a fun, lighthearted book. We're gonna go on Kindle Unlimited and we're gonna see what's poppin'. We have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, Heartless, The Bell Jar, Person Healer. Then we have The Butterfly Garden, Vicious. Oh my god, I've heard really good things about Vicious. Even though it only has like 17,858, I think, reviews. But I've heard really good things about Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I don't know, I just don't know what I'm in the mood for, but it's not this. Maybe a graphic novel? Okay, so I got to page 100 of My Brilliant Friend, and before I go to bed, I really want to go to Amazon and get the second volume for Blood on the Tracks, because I really want to see how this whole thing is going to unravel. It ended pretty intense. Okay, there might be some spoilers. Okay, so if you don't want to hear what happened in that book, I'll give you time to skip. Okay, cool. So the book is about a family. They just look like a regular family, right? And you can see that the mom's a little bit like overbearing and just a little too much, just a little extra, but nothing out of the ordinary. She gives a lot of attention to her son, which I think is very natural. But from an outside perspective, she seems very overprotective, like to her neighbors and family members. As the book progresses, you can kind of see her just like become very like, you can see that she's losing it. And at the end of the book, she throws a family member over like a cliff, and that's where everything just goes to shit, right? And the son saw everything, the main character, and instead of saying what happened, he just stayed quiet. He doesn't say anything, and it just shows how like dysfunctional the mother and son relationship really is, and it kind of gives you like Norman Bates vibes. But yes, I want to know what's gonna happen. Obviously no one suspects anything right now, and I want to see how long that lasts, and I want to see how long the son's gonna cover for the mom, because I don't think I could cover for my mom if she pushed someone off a cliff. But what do I know? I've never been put in that position. But anyway, I just got my nails done, and what's it called? I've not had nails in a very, very long time, and it's so hard for me to type now. I feel very clumsy typing. Let's see, we have Blood on the Tracks, Volume 2. Cool. All right, let's add that to the cart. Also, my gosh, I have Goodnight Boom Boom, and I've been wanting to read it for the longest time, but for some reason I feel like I'm not mentally ready for what that book has to offer. So I don't know. I never feel completely, what's it called? I never feel completely ready to pick it up. Throne of Pages, and she was talking about this book. Let's see. Where are you? Oh my god, I have a lot of books on my in my cart. She was talking about this one right here. It's called Remnants of Filth, and I wish to describe this was very, like, it appealed to me so much. She said that it was childhood friends to lovers to enemies to friends again, or trying to get back to being friends. And I love that. I love when we have complicated relationships and books. You know, I think I've been reading a lot of just like either enemies to lovers or lovers to enemies, and I feel like I want something different, and I like a roller coaster of emotions. Just give me difficult relationships and I will eat it up. So I think I'm gonna get that one too. I have a lot of books in my cart that it's not normal. Look at how pretty this one is. Macbeth, the Oxford's World's Classic. I love the Oxford classics. They're so pretty. I have a whole collection. If you want a video about it, let me know and I will totally do it for you. But maybe I could, I don't know, maybe I could get this one later. So let's put save for later. The Picture of Dorian Gray. I actually do own this book already, but I like this edition. It's so pretty. But again, let's save for later because I own that book already. Don Quixote, I own this book as well, but I don't own this version, so save for later. The Karamazov Brothers, I don't own this one actually, which I think would be really, really cool. I have 3 Franz Kafka books. I have The Metamorphosis, which I've not read, and I have The Diaries of Franz Kafka and Letters to Milena. These 2 though, I really, really want to read, so maybe leave them there. We'll see what the total is at the end. Then we also have Les Miserables. Yeah, you know, I have good pronunciation, whatever I do. Every author that is not American or Spanish, I have such a hard time pronouncing their names that I feel really bad. I'm very sorry to all the authors because they did not write amazing things just for me to go on and mispronounce their names. We also have the Brothers Karamazov, but the Penguins Classic version, and I don't know which one I would like to get because I do have a Penguins Classic collection as well. Am I gonna read the Karamazov Brothers anytime soon? No, but I just wanted to add to my collection, which is not a good enough reason to get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and save those for later because I need to be smart. Maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe I should have just gone to bed, because do I need to be on Amazon right now looking at books? Definitely not. No, I don't need to be doing what I don't need to be here right now. I can save Letters to Milena for later, and I'll go ahead and get Blood on the Tracks, The Metamorphosis, and Remnants of Filth. Okay, let's see how much it is if I move this one to my cart. Good morning, guys. So it's been a few days since the last clip that you guys saw. I didn't sleep well last night. I only got like maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep, so I'm a little tired right now, but I'm also very, very, very excited because today I'm filming a video that I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous for. So I fell asleep with my earrings on and my ears hurt. I should probably take them out. So when I first started my YouTube channel, I wanted to do a video where I asked strangers what their favorite books were, and I actually did film it, but I just never went through with it because I was so awkward and didn't end up posting it. So I was scrolling in bed a couple days ago. I saw that Ian Gubelli posted a video asking strangers what their favorite books are. Like he read strangers' book recommendations. It was a really fun video. I saw that he had posted that video and it really inspired me to give it a shot again. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, I recommend that you do. Him and his wife post really good book content and I love watching them both. And like I said, I got inspiration from him. This is his idea. This is totally his idea. This is not original whatsoever. But I'm going to try to do that today. And I'm a little nervous because even though I am a social person, it's nerve-wracking putting yourself out there. So I'm going to have Zach there with me to help me with like the camera and stuff. But yes, that is one of the reasons I think maybe why I couldn't like go back to sleep, because I was just nervous about today's video. Oh, also, from the last time I talked to you guys, I ordered a bookshelf. Bookshelf. Is it a bookshelf? Yes, it's a bookshelf. What else would it be? From the last time I talked to you guys, I ordered a bookshelf, and it's just an IKEA Billy bookshelf. I just really needed extra space. So maybe we can do that today in this video. I need to build that because I just have the box laying on the ground in front of me right now and it's stressing me out. Also, filming My Husband Controls What I Read for a week, and he picked out Carrie for me from Stephen King. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm very excited to read this. I've not read it. I love Stephen King. He's one of my favorite like horror authors, and it's just really funny because when I first started the video, or during the video, I kept telling Zach, oh, I want something light, you know, I want something light and fun to read. And he chose Carrie by Stephen King. He picked The Women by Kristen Hanna, and he picked Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. And I'm just like, those are not fun and light books. Okay, so I am back home now. We just finished doing the asking strangers what their favorite books are. And I was really nervous, but it actually went really, really well. I actually had people stop and give me book recommendations, which that was like my biggest fear, that no one was gonna stop and and recommend any books to me. But I was very surprised by the outcome, and I actually got some really good recommendations. I got a couple of children's books, I got the Bible, and I got some fantasy, romance. I got all kinds of genres, so I'm really, really excited. So now what I have to do is go buy some of the books that were recommended to me and start reading them so I can finish that video. I feel like all I'm doing in this vlog is buying books, but I feel like I've actually been vlogging this video for like the longest time. I think it's been like 2.5 weeks now, 3 weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks, so you just see me buying books for like the videos that I want to film for the rest of the month. But this is not normal. It's not a daily thing. Just a vlog thing. So let's go buy some books again.
I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around. God, oh, 'cause darling, there was nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. I'm better off. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off. And baby, you don't belong. Your love was cold, heart made of stone. I'm just fine, I'm gonna shine. I'm alright. I'm celebrating my liberation. I'm moving strong, I'll get it done. I'm
Hello guys. So I'm really excited today because I got a notification this morning saying that I had a package downstairs. So I was like, okay, I was a little confused because I haven't ordered anything or I wasn't expecting anything today. And then it clicked. Last night when I was in bed, I was on TikTok and I was reminded that Fearless was going to be released today. So I went downstairs to pick up my package and here she is. I had forgotten completely that I had pre-ordered this. So it was such a nice surprise to just open my package and see her there. I am going to be completely honest with you guys. I have not read Reckless yet. I do have 2 copies of this baby. I just have a second copy because I forgot that I already owned it. So I bought it again and now I have to give one away. So I'm going to give away the Barnes & Noble's exclusive only because it has the gold letters. And I kind of want all the spines to match with the white letters. Is it a big deal? No, but why not, right? And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why I never picked up Reckless after finishing Powerless. I loved how this book ended. Why am I holding it like this? I loved how this book ended. The cliffhanger was so good, and especially with how it ended. I'm sorry if you've never read this book. This is going to be a little bit of a spoiler, but with Kid becoming king and Kai becoming like his right hand, and then Kid sending Kai to find Peyton, it's just such a good cliffhanger that I have no idea why I never picked up Reckless. I did see some reviews when this came out that it was very slow and it wasn't as good as Powerless. And even Lauren Roberts said on her TikTok that this was just a breather. This was just a breather. She told everyone to relax and that the story was going to continue, or the romance, the action was going to continue with Fearless. So I'm very excited to read it. I really wanted to get into it today, but I am currently reading Carrie by Stephen King. Dude, this bookshelf has come in so handy. Look at me right now, just switching books. I feel so professional. I have everything on hand now. I would have loved to start Fearless today, but first I had to read Reckless. And I know myself that if I read Reckless, I'm going to want to jump into Fearless right away. And I don't have time to do that. So I know that the responsible and the right thing to do is finish reading Carrie. I need to concentrate on what I need to read. Also, I'm watching Lana Del Rey videos in the back because I've been obsessed with her again. I went through a phase when I was in high school and college, and I am back on it again, okay? I am back, baby. She is so good. I mean, it's not like I ever stopped like listening to her music, but I just don't listen to her as much as I did back then. And what was I doing? Why would I do that to myself? Right now I am obsessed, okay? Like obsessed with listening to Salvatore. I like saying Salvatore. And Mariner's Apartment Complex while I'm reading. Those two songs hit when you're reading. So good. I love them. I have them on repeat. If you ever see me wearing my headphones while I'm reading, I'm listening to those two songs over and over again. Oh, wait. No, I am lying to you right now. Completely lying to you. You know another song that I listen to a lot? This one right here. It is so good. Zach actually put me onto that. He actually has really good taste in music. When we first met, we talked about music for like 2 hours of our date, and I was like, oh, I think I want to marry you. I think I showed you yesterday when I was putting like everything together, but I don't know if I showed you when everything was in place. Also, sorry if you see my mess right here. These are all the books that I was talking to you guys about right now. But let me bring you guys up. Y'all, I'm taking my YouTube game to another level. I got a new tripod. So good. But yes, I brought all my manga over here. It was at such an awkward spot where I had it before. It just didn't fit comfortably, so I moved it over here. I have like all my horror manga over here. On this side I have Heartstopper and on like my sweet manga. And then up here I have some books that were recommended to me when I asked strangers what their favorite books were. Then over here in this little corner, I hope you can see that, I have I Who Have Never Known Man. I have the second book of the Neapolitan Quartet by Elena Ferrante. That one is The Story of a New Name. Then I have Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin, which love stand. I am a huge Game of Thrones fan. I love the show. It was so good. It's become one of my favorite series of all time. It is my absolute favorite, but I refuse to start reading the books until they're finished. Oh, also, I got a new mic. I hope you like the sound quality. I don't know if I'm going to be using this mic all the time, but right now Zach is working from home and he's just on phone call after phone call, and he talks very loud. Okay, he has a very loud voice, and I think you could hear him a lot more with my other mic, so I decided to use this one for this clip. So hopefully this mic is doing a good job at canceling out the noise. Also, I've been meaning to show you guys this. I am so excited. It is one of my most favorite possessions that I own, that I possess. It is one of my favorite things ever, okay? That is my Louise Carmen Journal. I've had this baby right here for like 2 months now, and I've loved every minute of it. It is so good. Is it overpriced? Definitely. Of course it is. It's very overpriced. I also have, hold on, let me show you. So own this traveler's notebook journal, and I've used and abused this thing. I love it so much, and it's not even half the price of what the Louise Carmen was. I think this one runs for $57, and then you can just customize everything that goes inside, but even the refills are like $12. They're not expensive at all, and then you can just add little things to it if you want. This patch right here I bought at a local store. The pen holder I got from the same company, but I think it's like $8 or $10, so it's fairly affordable. I love it. I've taken this with me to multiple trips. It just means a lot to me, and it has all my memories in here. It is very good. But when I saw the Louise Carmen, I thought that it was so beautiful. I also like how much you can customize it. Like I say, you can do that with any journal. You can customize it the way you want it. But I just really wanted one. I really wanted a Louise Carmen, so I went ahead and invested in one, and I absolutely love it. I've had it for 2 months now. It has patinaed out a little bit. You can see how it's like shiny in some places. It does have scuffs on it already, but I don't really mind, especially because I don't ever baby my journals, even if they're expensive. I feel like they're meant to be used, okay? I engraved it down here with my initials and some numbers that mean a lot to me. And then over here, it has a quote from none other than Elton John, and it's from his song Vienna. It's one of my all-time favorite songs ever. These are the charms that I picked. These charms I picked up on Etsy, and over here I have these. All of these are from Louise Carmen. I ordered them when I ordered my notebook, and I have another circle one. I think this is a little star, and then I have some rock and roll hands. Can you tell what it is? Oh, there you go. I have some rock and roll hands. And then I have this blue moon. I am obsessed with this color. It is one of my favorite colors ever. Should I show you guys what's inside? Okay, yeah, let's do a tour of my Louise Carmen. So you go ahead and you open it like this. And inside, I have this metallic blue portfolio. I did get this in the Louise Carmen website as well, and it's such a beautiful color. I absolutely love it. But you open it like this. It's a trifold notebook, which I love. I know not a lot of people enjoy that. A lot of people just prefer this type of notebooks, like my traveler's notebook, which just opens like this, but I don't really mind. I have my portfolio, like I said, and then I open this and I have just some pictures. I have a picture of Zach, a picture of myself and Lily. I have some stickers here, some notes, journal. Right here I have a Hobonichi Weeks calendar, and this is where I plan just like stuff that I need to remember at the top of my head, like videos and like appointments and things that I have. Like right here we have the monthly overview, and then back here it has like a daily calendars. And then attached to my weeklies I have this Tombow highlighter. This is my favorite highlighter. I love it so much. I use it for everything. That's why I have it attached, so I can take it with me everywhere I go. Back here I have a postcard that I got in New York. It's so beautiful. I love her so much. And then over here I have just this pen that I use to journal with. So then when you close the portfolio, I have some more pictures of Lily, myself, and Zach. This is from the zoo. I love going to the zoo with them. In here, I also keep my personal journal. This I write in every single day. I don't know if you can tell, but I was feeling the navy and red vibes. They're two of my favorite colors ever. I want to show you a lot because it is a little private, but this is where I just write every day. It is a moleskin. It is a medium size and a soft cover. So we flip it, and back here I have another soft cover moleskin in medium size, and this one I got in New York 2 years ago, or 3 years ago now. This I use for YouTube things, so I can show you this one. You open it up and I have another postcard, and this is just YouTube stuff. I have like video ideas, video titles, little summaries of the books that I read, so I'm not thinking of what to say when I'm like filming the video. I have just anything that has to do with YouTube I have on here. And yeah, this is where I keep track of all my YouTube content, so I like to keep that with me at all times too, just in case I for some reason come up with a random idea that I hadn't thought of before. I'll go ahead and put it there so I don't forget. So yeah, that is it. That's all I have in my journal. Oh, also hold on, this portfolio also has like a little pocket, so if you open that up, I have another pen. This is the Le Pen in black, and then I have another postcard. I love postcards. No smoking sign. I don't even know why I have that. And I just have little random things in here. I do like to junk journal. I don't keep that in here because then it would be too thick to close, but I do like to junk journal. So whenever I have ephemera that I want to collect to add to my journal, I will put it in here. So yeah, that was a tour of my Louise Carmen. I'm in love with this journal. It is so good. Like I said, you don't have to spend a crazy amount of money on a journal to get into the hobby. You can do it with a cheap moleskin. You can do it, well, moleskins are kind of expensive, but you can do it with a Walmart journal. If you like to journal, just go and pick up a journal that you like, and it does, like I said, it doesn't have to be fancy. And just I recommend that you try to get into the hobby of writing every day, and then if you want to invest in something that's going to be a little bit more expensive, then you do it. If you do want to buy a journal that's a very nice quality and that's going to last you a long time, then I highly recommend Traveler's Company Traveler's Notebook. Like I said, their notebooks are so good. I have some right here. This was my first one, and she's just a beauty, okay? Like I said, you can personalize them. It has a little name tag, a coffee bean as a charm, and then a clip to keep it open whenever I'm using it. I took this with me to New York recently, and I keep all my like New York memories on here. Let's see. It has this little insert right here where I keep all the Polaroids that I've taken on my trips, like Disney World and New York and stuff like that. There's also a craft folder where I keep more ephemera, a pencil board, And then you can also get these like zipper pockets that it's kind of like the one from Louise Carmen, like a portfolio that also has a zipper and little pockets just for you to store. Oh, right here. Just little pockets where you can store more things. So it's basically the same thing, but like I said, for way cheaper. Wow, I can talk forever about notebooks, and don't even get me started on pens. I love pens. I have a lot of hobbies. If you want a video about my favorite stationery, let me know down in the comments because I would love to make one for you guys. I can talk for hours about stationery. I think it's time, guys. I think we have reached the end of this video. I have been filming this, like I said, for about 2 weeks now. And that's a very long time. And if I don't end it right now, then I'm gonna continue filming for the rest of the month. Thank you guys so much for watching this and for being here. And if you stay to the end of the video, you're a real one. But I really do appreciate you guys just, I don't know, watching my videos, and it really does mean a lot to me. If you did in fact enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to, it would mean a lot. And if you don't, then maybe one day you will like to. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I can't use both hands, hold on. Bye.